investing in housing. There are for other things, but not specifically for housing. Then also we also care very much of the quality of the investments in the, broadly speaking, social sector and housing. And by quality we mean a lot of different things. So meaning that they have to be respectful of certain strategies and principles. For example, just to mention one that is very close to my heart and also relevant for housing is the desegregation. So it's not enough that you invest in housing. By the way, ERDF does invest in social housing in some member states, not hugely. So energy efficiency is more, but there are some investments in social housing. But once you do, you have to...
My presentation, when it comes to social housing, we're diversifying quite a lot across different countries. And just to mention some in Southern Europe, we're as I said, we're increasingly finding projects in Spain, Portugal, in Malta. We're setting up a new program with Melita, the government of Malta, for the first time for social housing. So we are not just concentrating in the established markets. Secondly, I would say that in some countries which have faced financial difficulties, where we co-finance with the EU structural funds, we have been able to increase the total cumulative financing to 100% across EIB plus EU. I'm not sure that's been applied specifically in relation to social housing, because we haven't had that much co-financing in social housing, but it's something that could theoretically be relevant. And thirdly, you mentioned capacity constraints and the difficulties some countries face in administrative project implementation, for example, in Greece, where we have teams in place. And in principle, technical assistance support during implementation could be included in the loans that we finance, or of course available through the structural funds in cases where the projects are co-financed.
Yes, thank you. I didn't get a chance to explain this in my short presentation, but our scheme, we were intending to use innovative funds, low or zero interest funds in a revolving style in the first 5 years of our programme.